Hey.
Yeah. We got something special for y'all today.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
We got a little song for
Hold
y'all.
on now.
Hey.
Y'all not ready for this? Y'all not ready for this? Hold on.
Okay, there we go.
Hey.
Y'all know what today is?
Look.
I said it's Friday
Yeah.
on 97
Yeah.
I said it's Friday on.
97 TV.
I said it's Friday on 97 TV.
Yeah.
Can you pull us all
What?
up? Yeah.
Yeah. It's Friday, baby.
It's Friday on 97 TV.
Let's go.
Hey! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. This is a brand new live news show where we talk about all the biggest stories across the country. It is Friday, February 27th. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Bronzell with 2 N's
You did.
and Million.
Hey.
Baby, we got a new song for y'all.
Come on now. It's Friday, baby.
And you know what? It's the last day that we are going to be on TV for Black History Month.
Come on now.
So you know we had to sprinkle in a little razzle dazzle.
You did.
That's actually the song that Rondell sang last Friday.
I did. And we turned that into an anthem. That's an anthem now.
We should just play that every Friday, right? I mean, that's
every
a
Friday.
vibe.
It's a
I think
vibe.
that's it.
Every
I think that's
Friday,
it.
all
That's
right?
it.
We good with
That's
that?
it. For sure.
Cool. So, you are no longer doing your 1 minute of Black excellence.
I
That
am
was
retired.
wonderful for you.
Yes.
You're retired
Hey,
for
you
that.
did a
That
good
is
job,
amazing.
brother.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you.
job.
Thank
But
you.
it is Black Fat Friday, everybody.
Yay.
Pew, 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 pew. So, here we have Million
Yes.
with your last Black Fat Friday.
Ooh, it's the last one, man. Yes. All right. So, did y'all know that there is a Black American heritage flag? And it's not the Pan-American, Pan-African flag. I'm not knocking the Pan-African flag, but this heritage flag is what connects to me more. See, this flag was created in 1967, right in the middle of the Civil Rights era by Melvin Charles and Gleason Jackson. The beauty of this flag was it was not mass marketed. It wasn't pushed by governments, political parties, celebrity movements. It spread organically, mostly through local Black institutions, and every part of it has a meaning. The black stripe represents pride, pigmentation, and race. The two red stripes stand for the blood Black people have shed worldwide, fighting for freedom, justice, and human dignity. And the gold, well, the gold, that symbolizes intellect, prosperity, and peace. And if you even look closer in the middle, inside that wreath is a blunted, in the center is a golden wreath made of fig leaf. See, the fig is one of the old life-sustaining fruits and is native to Africa. It symbolizes deep roots and our survival. Inside of the wreath is a blunted Moorish sword. It's not for violence, it's for leadership, strength, and authority. But you know us. If we need to take it there, we will. See, this flag tells a full story. It tells the pain, the pride, the power, and the contribution we have made throughout the world. So don't shake, don't quiver when someone tells you you don't have culture as a Black person. You can look at this flag and know our culture is documented, our struggle is symbolized, our intellect is recognized, and our contribution is permanent. That's Black Fat Friday and happy Black History Month. Amen.
Let's go.
That's the way to end
There
it
you
right
go.
there.
On
There you
the
go.
flag.
There you
Come
go.
on now.
There you
Pulling
go.
up outside my house.
My roots is black.
Listen.
Come on now. I bleed red.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on now.
Yes, sir.
Got some gold.
Got some gold.
Yes, sir.
I might end up getting that tattooed, that flag tattooed for
Bro,
real.
that thing is tough. That thing is tough. I really like it. I really like it.
Because, as Black people, we don't have a crest. Like, everybody, a lot of people have crests, like
Yeah.
that family crest.
Yeah.
Black people don't have family crests. We don't have family crests. So where do we,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Everybody's able to tattoo their family crest.
Yep.
We don't have one.
Yeah.
I don't have
Yep.
a family crest.
I don't think I have one
it
either.
I don't got one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So this would be, I think this would be
It's
nice.
nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, shout out Million. Shout out you as well, Rondell, for a wonderful Black Fact Friday and 1 minute of Black Excellence for
You
Black
too,
History
Lana.
Month. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
had a
you
couple.
did, yeah.
A little
You
razzle
was in that
dazzle.
too,
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
You
right.
was in that
Okay. So, diving into the news. Hillary Clinton said y'all wasted her time. Y'all made her give a deposition about her relationship with Epstein when she said she didn't even know that man. And then she said the questioning during the 6 hours that she was asked about her relationship with Jeffrey Epstein got weird. So I'm just going to start this off by showing you a piece of what she told reporters after she came out.
Returned to answer questions repetitively, literally over and over again. I don't know how many times I had to say I did not know Jeffrey Epstein. I never went to his island. I never went to his homes. I never went to his offices. So it's on the record numerous times. It then got, at the end, quite unusual because I started being asked about UFOs and a series of questions about Pizzagate, one of the most vile, bogus conspiracy theories that was propagated on the internet.
So she said they just started asking me whatever they wanted to know about it. Oh, man. So she said that she was disappointed that they wouldn't make that a public hearing because she said she had nothing to hide. In fact, she said that she felt like she was just being tapped to do this because they were trying to take the attention off of Trump. But she said she wanted this to be a public hearing so that people could see for themselves, what happened, what was asked, and she felt like that would have been a better way to introduce all of that to the public instead of her having to stand there afterwards trying to describe it. But she said that it was even delayed because they wanted it to be a closed hearing, and one member violated it from the jump because they took a picture and sent that to a conservative influencer.
Oh.
And so it got stopped because they're like, okay, I thought y'all wanted this to be closed and you're violating it before we even really got to start. And, what are the rules here? You're going to violate something else involved with this? So they had to, stop, get assurances that everybody knew what the rules were. But, she felt like she was just there for some ridiculousness.
I did not know that somebody had sent
Yes.
to an influencer. I
Yes.
did see a video of her. I saw this, and I guess they asked her a question about Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
About who was at? Why was she at her daughter's wedding or
Yep.
one of the Clintons' wedding? And she was like, yeah. She was a +1 for this person, and I'm guessing the person that she was a +1 for was Jeffrey Epstein.
I don't know.
But we don't know who the +1. I don't know who the friend was that she kept referring to. But she was a +1 to a friend of whoever was invited. And I was like, oh, that's interesting.
And I think, didn't she cut the interview
And
right
bounced,
afterwards?
And bounced. She said, thank y'all so much. That'll be my time. And walked off. I said, dang.
Which I thought it was funny because she seemed like she was willing to answer questions at first because that was the third or so question that was asked. And then as soon as she says, explain why Ghislaine Maxwell was at your daughter's wedding or whatever was asked. And then she answers it and she says, it was a +1. All right, you know what? Since y'all want to go, because I just did this. I just sat in here and they probably just asked me all these same things.
Flat out.
And then they were talking about Pizzagate, which she mentions that she was asked about. I would bet anything Lauren Boebert asked her this. Lauren Boebert, by the way, was the one who leaked that picture. So say the reports. But Pizzagate is a false conspiracy theory that's been dating back to 2016 that claimed that senior Democrat officials were running a child trafficking ring out of a pizza restaurant. And, over the years, that has spiraled into people saying that there is a reference of pizza that refers to kids. So that's what they said that she was getting asked about. And UFOs.
Wait, you didn't throw that? She got asked about UFOs?
Yeah,
That's what
she
she
said at the
said.
end.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
They started asking me about UFOs and Pizzagate.
I didn't hear that at the
Oh,
end.
I
yes.
appreciate it though. Because again, these right wing people has been screaming Epstein files since for a while.
Oh,
now.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For a while now. And then along with the Epstein files, I heard about Pizzagate and UFOs. So I love the fact that they're like, you know what? They got one thing right. They might have gotten 2 other things right too. Let's just ask.
I'm also not mad at them asking exactly because of that. Because now it's like, you know what? While you're here and under oath, let me just get a couple of questions out just for the record. You know what I mean? Because I never gave any of that stuff any real credence either. But, shoot, ask them. Ask them on the record and let it be known and, move on. So Bill Clinton is going to be testifying today. He has his time with those congressmen who are a part of this committee. And I think that this is actually going to be more interesting because there were a few times it was reported that Hillary Clinton was like, you're going to have to ask my husband this. I don't know. I don't know this man. I didn't go to the island. I never met him. So, Bill Clinton obviously has a relationship with him. She was asked, like, you know, are you a little nervous? Do you think, you know, something's going to go on or something's going to be revealed? And she basically said she feels like, you know, a lot of people's relationships with Epstein happened before anybody knew he was accused of being a pedo. Before even 2008, when he went down for basically being a pedo and trying to procure a child for sexual purposes. So she thinks that it's going to be fine. I mean, we'll see.
You think Bill Clinton gonna stand on business and not say like how he told Hillary, like, hey, no, he not saying it. You think he's not gonna say nothing? You think he gonna stand on business?
I hope Bill Clinton just says everything. Expose all of them. Because if you know where some bodies are buried, or you know where, you know, here's where I would look. I didn't do anything improper, but this is who I would go investigate next. I hope he just airs it out.
I would be extremely excited if he did. It's like, because this will make me actually get excited about the Epstein files again. If he start airing people out,
yeah,
it'll make me start being like, okay, now we shaking something up. Now we shaking something up.
Next, I want them to go ahead and bring Melania Trump up there, because we've been seeing them in the files, and DT too. If we calling up everybody to the stand,
true.
That's what we need to be calling to the stand.
It's not a bad point.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Because why do they need to go any more than anybody else needs to go?
True.
And they claim that it's non-bipartisan the way that they're doing this. So if you're non-bipartisan and you just looking at the facts, the man was listed way more than a lot of other people.
I mean, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Are y'all hearing him? Moving right along now, I will also say about the Democrats. The Democrats are now using Trump's own strategy against him, saying that the American people should be getting some money back from the tariffs. They even put a dollar amount on it. They say that we are all due about $1,700.
17, okay.
About, you know, I wouldn't.
That went down from 2,000 though, didn't it?
So Trump was supposed to be giving us $2,000 as a way to say, look at this, like we're all just like dancing in our mansions and rich now because of the tariffs. They're bringing in so much money. This is saying that was illegal. You should have never made people pay, so they should get about this much back. So Senator Elizabeth Warren said that the high prices that we were paying last year were against the law. She just dropped a video on this. And this all started on Liberation Day. Remember, this was last year. Trump came out with this whole little chart of how all these countries need to be paying more in tariffs. And he said that there was a national emergency. And so he used that declaration of a national emergency to slap tariffs on all those countries. And at the same time, Trump said that America was just starting a new golden age of manufacturing. And so other countries would have to start paying their fair share of tariffs. That they had higher tariffs on America than we had on them. And we needed to balance all that out. It wasn't fair. A lot of his supporters thought that sounded great. You know, that makes sense to me, especially because Trump said that those countries would be eating the cost of that. But literally anybody who kind of knows the process and knows business at all knew that that's not what was going to happen. The businesses almost always pass off extra costs to customers, and America is just not set up to just cut out foreign imports yet. Like, we don't manufacture enough. We don't produce enough. So in the end, Americans did end up paying a lot more for goods that still had to be imported. Groceries, school supplies, baby items, supplies to run small businesses. It all got more expensive because of that. And the U.S. reportedly collected about $175 billion with these tariffs. So that's why they're saying they need a little piece back. Senator Warren said that consumers and businesses paid almost 90% of tariffs when at the same time certain billionaires got exemptions. Listen to this.
The truth is that you paid for Trump's disastrous economic policies. And meanwhile, billionaire CEOs used flattery and favors to get exemptions from Donald Trump. Apple CEO Tim Cook showed up at the White House with a 24-karat gold trophy for the president, and lo and behold, within days, his company's products were exempted from many of the tariffs. Or take Rolex, another company hit by tariffs. Their move? Swiss executives invited Trump to their box at the U.S. Open. Rolex even said after the fact that Trump asked in, quote, jest, whether he would have been invited had it not been for the tariffs.
Wow.
So people thought that was a little fishy. She can't prove that there was any kind of quid pro quo or any kind of corruption or any corrupt deals that were made. She just noted the timing. In fact, you could go down the rabbit hole yourself of who all is exempt from the tariffs just and see who they gave to politically, those donations to, wink, wink. But fast forward to now, the Supreme Court did rule that Trump never had the authority to liberate the country by putting those tariffs in place using that national emergency law, which is a law for when we're like at war or something. Like I can freeze or block transactions because we're at war. There's some kind of national emergency. So there was no national emergency, so says the Supreme Court, and he wasn't allowed to do that. So now she's saying all these big corporations are lining up with all their lobbyists and all their lawyers and trying to get a piece of their money back when like we aren't guaranteed to see a dollar. So they feel like we need to get at least $1,700.
Who is we? All of us? Like
and Americans should get $1,700.
Okay, what Americans qualify? Do they say that? What Americans qualify? Like, why do I need? How do I qualify? Do I have to do my taxes last year?
The way that I don't know.
See, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do we get this money now?
Would that be a problem?
It would, because I was self-employed last year, so you know what I mean. But yeah, well, I mean, I'm all for it if everybody gets it. Yeah. But if y'all two only getting it, then no, shut it down.
Dang.
Just because you didn't pay no taxes.
Yeah, if
you weren't.
And we all not about to get the 1,700 and just only a few people. Yeah, no.
Hold on a minute.
Yep. That's
you better be joking.
No.
You better be joking that you did. First of all, you can't just admit this. You're like saying you commit like crime. I'm pretty sure you can't just not pay taxes.
I didn't work.
You didn't work.
Gotcha. But okay, so if they did keep it, right? Where should it go?
Where should it go? To the homeless.
That's crazy that you would say just because you don't get it.
Yeah, 100%. I'm hating.
That's big hater
energy. That's big hate. Yes. If y'all get it and I don't, I'm gonna be mad.
Illinois governor and California's governor both also called for that $1,700. It's basically the whole idea of if it was illegal and you illegally took money from me, then basically you robbed me and I deserve that money back.
All of us.
So we shall see if that happens or not. In the meantime, the U.S. and Iran wrapped up their nuclear talks yesterday with no deal, and they were at it for hours trying to figure all this out. But apparently they did make progress and said they might continue talking about it next week in Vienna. But again, the U.S. wants Iran to stop enriching uranium, stop developing missiles, and stop supporting groups that oppose or attack Israel. And apparently Iranian state TV reported that the U.S. proposed maybe Iran's government could transfer its enriched uranium abroad somewhere. But their government said, no, we're not doing that. We're still going to enrich uranium. And we are still going to be having our missile program and we're still going to do whatever we want, but we also do want you guys to lift international sanctions. So it seems to me that they didn't really make any real progress. Again, they say they're going to talk about it, but I also just saw right before we came on the show that U.S. officials are telling their people in Israel to leave. That the U.S. Embassy just told staff in Israel to leave now if they want to. And these are people who are non-essential. They said that there's no need to panic, but if you want to leave, now would be the time to make the plan to get out of here. And this guidance was issued out of an abundance of caution just because they are obviously not coming to a deal.
Does that mean they're possibly could strike, do something? I mean, if you're telling somebody to leave, I mean, in my mind, I immediately start to think like, oh, something's about to happen. So you're telling me to leave. You ain't telling me to leave for no reason.
That would be the concern.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Because Trump said you got 10 to 15 days to figure this out.
Yeah.
By this count, it's about 2 to 7 days then to figure this out. They didn't come to any kind of agreement yesterday, their third talk about it. Both sides are concerned the other side is going to strike. The U.S. has already said, we're going to strike if you don't come to a deal. We've got the whole freaking armada outside the coast. Obviously, we plan to strike. The U.S. side is concerned that Iran might preemptively strike. Well, if I think you're going to strike me, so I'm going to strike first. So here we are. If you guys would like to leave Israel, now's the time to probably do that.
Oh, we're cooked. We're cooked. I saw reports that they were serving some of the army people out there around the area steak and lobster. and when you hear steak and lobster, you're like, dang, this is a good little meal.
Yep.
Maybe it might be your last, dog. I don't know. I don't know.
I've heard that theory of when you get served really good food in the military, that means you're about to go to war.
Yo,
I've heard that theory. Because I got a few friends that were in the Marines, and they said, yeah, bro, like once you start getting served like really good food, because I mean, most of the time you're in the Marines, you're in the military, they serve you, MREs and stuff like that. But he was like, when you start getting served like really good food, that means something's about to happen. I've heard that multiple times from my military friends.
I've also heard that the plumbing is having an issue on I think the USS Gerald Ford,
the ship that's out there.
one of those aircraft carriers.
Not one of those aircraft carriers that cost $30 billion to build.
Oh, and it's like, and I don't know if it's like a huge problem or not. I mean, I can only imagine being on a ship and having plumbing issues. You can kind of fill in the blanks of what that might be like.
Oh,
but
terrible.
It's like it's a $13 billion U.S. carrier. So it's and those are the troops that have been in Venezuela. They thought they were going to go home.
Oh.
They didn't know they were about to go across the ocean over to Iran. So they thought, we got a little 6-month deployment over to Venezuela. Now here we are a couple months more into this over on the other side. Now they got plumbing issues. Now they might be going to war. I mean, it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
That's why Congress is trying to tell a lot of the Trump administration, you need to start making the case to the American people, because what are we doing right now and for what?
Yeah.
I did see that the CIA is now trying to recruit Iranians, which I thought you had to like waterboard that information out of people, but apparently they just put it in the news. Multiple news outlets are reporting that the CIA is doing this. They put a whole video out, and I took a little screenshot of just what it looked like, because they did it in Farsi, which is the language that the Iranians speak. And so it was translated there on X. But hey, we can hear your voice and we want to help you. And they basically said, you guys should definitely take appropriate action to protect yourselves, and warn them not to reach out using work computers or personal phones. Use a disposable device if possible. Be aware of your surroundings and anybody who can see your screen or your activity. But the agency, the CIA, instructed them, if they were interested, to give their location, their name, their job title, and just access to information or skills of interest to their agency.
Don't do it.
And to like use a trusted VPN, a virtual private network that is not headquartered in Russia, Iran, or China. And I was like, man, this is like,
why would the CIA? I'm just probably asking dumb questions right now, but these are questions that I just don't know.
Yeah.
Why would the CIA want to recruit the Iranians?
Because the Iranians in a lot of cases hate their government.
So
they're trying to pull something off, possibly covertly. I need to see what Iranians might be willing to help me as a CIA do that.
So pulling them in and then sending them back as like a spy type of situation?
Yeah, to spy for them.
Okay, I got you.
It's using those bodies instead of our American bodies.
Okay.
Because we've seen that the government is gonna the government there, the regime there is pretty dangerous. I mean, they've killed 3,000 people according to them. I'm just saying, that's what it seems like to me. You're just going to recruit them, infiltrate them, use them as your bodies first before we do. Put our bodies out there.
I can only speculate, but what I really think happened is that the CIA and the Mossad, Israel's spy agency, probably lost a lot of people in those protests. They probably did get killed. That's probably who Trump was trying to save from the executions. All those people who were literally a part of bringing about the killing that we saw during those protests, which might have been CIA and Mossad, which means they did lose a lot of their own assets, which means they might be trying to call up and try to figure out who might be willing to join us now that we've lost anywhere from 3,000 to 32,000 people.
Mind you, they're probably gonna be on the front lines. If anything, I see those people being on the front lines. But we're not gonna put American people in the front lines if we got them.
Well, they would be doing covert, whatever spy-esque. It's a CIA, so
sure. They're not out there shooting.
They're not
on the front line.
They're not like soldiers.
Again, they've already said that we've been recruiting terrorists, not terrorists, but recruiting our own people to protest, recruiting people to protest. The Iranian government has already said that we've been recruiting people to protest over there, and those people were spies. They're literally saying that they've been doing. They're doing that.
Iran, yes, claims that the U.S. and Israel had something to do with just the chaos of those protests, for sure. So, but that's where I'm saying, I think that because the Iranian government just killed as many people as they could. It seemed like, anywhere from between 3,000 and 32,000 people who are out there. Now you need to replenish your CIA operatives on the ground. So that's why they're saying, like, we can't obviously ship a bunch of Americans.
Yeah, so why not just grab y'all? That makes sense.
If you want to overthrow your government,
that makes sense.
Type in, to this line, make sure you don't get caught.
That makes that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, that does, yes, that makes a ton of sense. Yes, I would have done the same thing. I would have done the exact same thing.
DM is direct message, so they direct messages, but that was just a joke. They just put it literally outwardly on social media for anybody to reach out to them. Okay, really quickly, Netflix is walking away from that Warner Brothers deal, and so that means Paramount can now swoop in for the buy. So a lot of people don't really care about this at all, but a lot of people do. A lot of people are kind of concerned that this means that who's going to own a lot of the media is going to be concentrated into one spot, essentially. So Netflix was supposed to be buying just a piece of Warner Brothers Discovery, and then Paramount swooped in and said, actually, hey, we'll spend all this money and we'll buy all of it. And so Netflix got a little chance to see if they could kind of give a counter or whatever, but it's now looking like Paramount might do it. And so that would put things like CBS and CNN and just big networks under the same umbrella. And that's, a problem for people who want some diversity in their news, along with, just programming in general. But, you really do have to take into account that these news people do cover what they think is most important. Like we were just talking about yesterday, we never see Africa news.
No.
Not in America. When I went to Mexico, they have multiple channels focused on Africa news. Yeah. You know what I mean? I looked on just, for kicks, and someone in Kenya just got arrested for duping men to fight in the Russia and Ukraine war, and South Sudan is at risk of returning to a full-scale war. They've got electric motorcycles that are expanding across Africa. They've got electric charging stations that are being put along the highway in certain parts, specifically for heavy trucks to cut the fuel costs and pollution. So good and bad things happening across Africa. We have no clue.
Didn't know that was going on at all.
Because the news doesn't tell us that stuff. Acts like Africa is just like, nobody cares about Africa. The rest of the world actually really does and pays attention to it, but we kind of don't. So that is interesting. But we have a lot more news coming at you. We just have to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Wale, where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you're supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What they do? Give it up to you.
And million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
Welcome back to Hot 97 News, everybody. The government is in a full-on beef with an AI company over how the government is allowed to use it. So specifically, the Pentagon and Anthropic are in a dispute over how the military can use Anthropic's AI model, Claude. So Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth gave Anthropic CEO a deadline of 5 o'clock today to sign a document that gives the military full access to this AI system. The Pentagon wants broad control, few, if like any, restrictions on how they can use the AI for military operations. And Anthropic isn't cool with that. They want some guardrails on them. Specifically, they want to make sure that they can't use it for mass surveillance of Americans.
Flat out.
And they want to make sure that the military can't use it for fully autonomous, lethal targeting decisions, aka the AI making a final kill decision without a human involved. So they want to make sure that does not happen. But Pentagon says, we don't want to do any kind of mass surveillance of Americans. Cough, cough, cough. Ugh, not us. They'd only use it for lawful purposes. Surveillance of Americans is illegal, so we don't want to do all that anyway. And you guys shouldn't be able to tell us what we can do with this product after we bought it, because they spent hundreds of millions of dollars on this contract. So, you know, I think that's very interesting.
It is very interesting because AI will, like we've always said, it will eventually take over. It will eventually take over. Now, with this being them wanting to put guardrails on AI, I don't know how that even works when you put it as far as like putting guardrails on AI, because I thought AI was such a free thing to where you can, if you ask the right questions, you can get the right answers. Or if you put the right prompt in, you can get the right answers, and this, that, and the third. So I would like to know how they would put those guardrails up.
Well, you know how sometimes now I think they've changed it to where, like, if you were to ask it something crazy, like, you know how we were talking about kids using it to do like suicides and stuff like that. I think now when you type in, how do I do this? It'll say, I can't do this, but here are some lines for you to call for, some phone numbers for you to call for information, whatever. So I think they're trying to say, like, if you ask it to give you some guidance on killing somebody, a target in whatever country, you can't do that. Like, you have to be able to have a human involved in the process. AI can't just make this decision for you.
True, but there are ways to jailbreak that. I've jailbroke my chat GPT plenty of times.
It's not even just about just guardrails too. From what I'm hearing, it sounds like it's surveillance also. I mean, if the Pentagon gets a hold of it, I mean, who knows? They could be just looking at your chats. They could be looking at your prompts you're putting in. And that's alarming because it's supposed to be personal. You're supposed to be, some people use ChatGPT and Anthropic for like personal uses. Some people journal in it. I don't want the government to have any access to that.
So at this point, the conversation has turned to the government saying that they might invoke the Defense Production Act, which basically allows the federal government to require companies to prioritize national defense contracts and just like make it provide access, make Anthropic give them the access they're looking for. But they're also looking to do something else. Yeah, labeling it a supply chain risk, which would be formally declaring Anthropic a security risk in the defense supply chain. And so Anthropic's like, well, how can we be both? How can we be a supply chain risk, a risk to defense, but also so necessary that you have to invoke the Defense Production Act to make us do what you want? Anyways, so it seems like, yeah, the big deal is that the government is saying, like, if we bought something from you, you can't just tell us how we can use it. If we buy a Boeing jet, Boeing doesn't get to tell us where we can fly it, how often we have to gas it up. Like, they don't have any access to that. But Anthropic is saying, like, this could go so wrong. And I actually looked up what they're actually really concerned about.
I mean, they got a point though, bro. They did buy it, so I mean, that's a huge point. I mean, if I buy a product and you're telling me, that's like me buying the PlayStation and you saying, oh, you only can play this game. No, I want to play this game.
Yeah.
Why would I buy the system if I only can play one game? No, you can't tell me I can buy. So I get what the government's talking about.
Yeah.
But I also understand what the way Anthropic is saying too. Is like, bro, y'all are the government. At any point in time, I mean, there's so many smart people on y'all's payroll and that y'all have that work for the government that are extremely smart that can go into the AI and figure out ways, like I said, to jailbreak the AI, to go in and do back doors behind the AI and figure out ways to get behind all these firewalls and stuff to literally start wars and start this, that, and the third. So yeah, I agree with the government. I also agree with Anthropic. Like, bruh, we don't want y'all going too crazy with this now. After you buy it.
Anthropic is saying that AI models can hallucinate, which means they can make confident mistakes. And so if you use AI in a lethal or high stakes context without any kind of a limit, that would be dangerous. AKA, what if the AI just makes the decision, oh yes, this is where this person is hiding and that's where you should drop the bomb. Then a human didn't look at it and be like, wait a minute, the coordinates are a little bit off. Or wait a minute, something about this is not what you think it is. My AI gives you wrong answers literally all the time.
100%.
And then I have to say, wait a minute, that's not my understanding. I thought this happened. Oh, you're right to push back. You know what I mean? And it'll say, okay, this is what the real situation is. So imagine if there's no human interaction between a really high stakes or lethal decision. And they're just fully giving that power over to AI. That's what Anthropic is saying. I will not let y'all just do that if you want to do this. And the government is saying, we bought it, so we should be able to do whatever we want.
I think people fail to realize that AI is not an end-all to end-all. AI is supposed to be used as a helpful tool. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you should be making the final decisions on your entire life. There should never be 1 second of your life where you're typing in the chat or you're typing in the cloud or you're typing into anything and then you go, this is the decision that I need to go with because the chat said it or the AI said it. No, at the end of the day, AI is a helpful tool. So it might give you the parameters of what you're looking for, the parameters of, hey, this is how you should do something. But at the end of the day, you need to take all the tools that it has given you and make the final decision yourself. So I agree with them, but I also agree with the government in saying, hey, I bought this. I should be able to use it how I want to use it.
It should be used like that.
100%.
For sure. But how often do we start off saying, I'm just going to use AI for this,
100%.
and then it creeps into every part of your life?
1,000%.
AI's taking people out as far as ruining their relationships.
Yes.
Now I'm leaving my husband to be with a chatbot. Now I'm blowing up my career to go be a medium in a South Africa, or just something random happening because AI is getting into people's heads. So some of these worst case scenarios that I ask, what's the potential concern here, is that again, AI influences a lethal targeting decision and gets it wrong. Or maybe it leads to civilian deaths or friendly fire, or they strike the wrong target. Human oversight becomes just kind of a rubber stamp, meaning the AI is just doing whatever it wants, and a human just says, yep, good, great, not even knowing or understanding what actually happened. It starts as a support tool and then gradually becomes central to operational decisions that nobody even knows about. So if I started asking you about this, and you've given me so many things to do afterwards, I now have no idea because I didn't read all that. I don't even know how you came to this decision. So now you're making the call as the AI because you've lost me because I now have no idea what you're talking about. So that's where they're kind of really saying this could be a very bad spiral come out of this. But again, government says, bump y'all. We bought it. We should do whatever we want with it. So I don't know.
So that's kind of crazy. I mean, it's kind of crazy for them to say that, but like I said, I agree and also agree with AI. You shouldn't be able to just, especially being the government, just take this AI and do whatever you want with it at any point because you are the government. It can get tricky. I mean, it can get real tricky out here, bruh. I can just imagine. I mean, and this is when AI turns into something that we really don't want.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is when, AI becomes defiant.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, we aren't utilizing it for what it's supposed to be utilized for. And then it turns into a whole thing.
Look, now I know you rely on me for this next answer.
Come on now.
If you want this next answer, then you got to do this, that, and the third.
Bro, they start playing mind games with you.
They've already shown that they have blackmailed some of the engineers trying to accomplish its own goals and prevent itself from being cut off. I mean, it has almost a mind of its own in some ways.
It does.
So if I were the government, I would be asking Anthropic, what guardrails can you make sure are here for our product to make sure that doesn't happen? Instead, the government is saying, you're not allowed to tell us what we can and can't do. I mean, I don't know. I think that's a little... Well,
we know why they're saying that, because they want to utilize it. They want to push it to its full potential. How far can we push this AI to where we literally can press a button and it, like you said, go and search for somebody out in Asia or somewhere and be like, oh, there's a person right there, let's bomb, or some crazy stuff. Like, how far can we push this model?
I have an actual, now that you bring it up, we got to move on. But what if we're in a scenario where the government is using these AI models, and the AI models are giving them, this is what needs to happen for this to happen. And let's say this now branches out to multiple countries. I would like France to do this, and I would like Italy to do this, and I would like Germany to do this, I would like Russia to do this. AI, how would I make this happen? And so the AI says, well, these are all the things that would need to happen to accomplish this. And now when I elect a president, you and I elect a president, the president is told, this is the script.
Yeah.
This is what you're doing. I don't really care what you told the American people.
This is what you're saying.
This is the plan that we've been after, and you either get on the program or something might happen. You know what I mean? Where could this go? Who's really going to be in charge if you let... I mean, I'm just thinking.
Come on now.
You know what I mean?
No, you're not just thinking. You talking, because that's real. That's real, bruh.
What's to stop it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Anywho, moving right along. We have a story that I think is absolutely insane. There are contractors in Florida. These are farm contractors, in North Carolina, that were charged with dang near enslaving their own people. So the 3 suspects are from Mexico. That's their home country. They're all Mexican citizens. But Martha Jose, one of the suspects, does have a green card, so she is here lawfully. So is her adult son, Jeremy Jose, who's another suspect, who is a lawful permanent resident here. And her partner, Jose Rodriguez Munoz, is not. So he's undocumented. But the 3 of them are the suspects. And police say that Martha used the H-2A visa program to recruit workers from Mexico, promised them legal agricultural jobs in the United States, and filed all the paperwork with the federal government claiming that she would follow labor laws. But instead, when the workers got here to the U.S., police say that they took their passports, their visas, and their IDs, so they were trapped and couldn't leave or get help. The workers were then allegedly sent to farms and nurseries in North Carolina and in Virginia and in Florida to do physically demanding labor on these farms and nurseries. They were made to work long hours with little to no breaks, allegedly, limited access to water, allegedly. Prosecutors say that they were not paid the wages they were promised or legally required to receive. The housing that they were put in was apparently described as crowded, unsanitary, no heat in some cases, no air conditioning, no hot water, even proper bedding in some cases. And that the indictment says that they also wouldn't always give them food and give them medical attention when they needed it.
Yep, sounds like slavery to me.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
y'all better find y'all Harriet Tubman and escape on the Underground Railroad. Better dip. But what? That's slavery right there.
To do that to your own people is crazy.
She got over here and got under the American mindset. I mean, the American mindset real fast. She felt this and said, "Oh yes, I feel the power." And bruh, doing it to your own people was wild though, man. Like I know, but I mean, there was black people that had slaves. We all know this, but and that still doesn't make it even better. Like, oh, black people had slaves. Enslaving your own people is crazy. You could have went and got them a few Afrikaners. They coming over here, grabbed a few of them Afrikaners. You know what I'm saying? They coming over here for refuge. Grab a few of them. You get what I'm talking about? Grab a few of them, bro.
That's funny.
They would have been perfect.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I thought that was nuts. I mean, especially because you're promising people hope. These are vulnerable people. You lured them here, and then you just trapped them in conditions that are insane. So, yeah, man, that's crazy. Also crazy, and I don't really know why this is in the news, but it's in the news right now, so we're gonna talk about it. Vince McMahon crashed his Bentley, and it was caught on camera. It was caught in a police video. We got the video here for you. And first of all,
dang. God, dog.
Imagine driving in a Bentley like that.
What was he? Why was he? Dang.
I know. What are the odds that this officer just happened to catch this,
Yeah, just happened to be there?
Oh, my God.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I know there's a bunch of people that probably wish he would have died. I ain't gonna hold you.
Wow, that's a thing to say.
I'm just saying.
What?
Vince McMahon, like we just said, we just talked about Vince McMahon was not a good person.
Well, the man brought the WWE to the masses, and brilliant mind, whatever. But he was under investigation, if not currently under investigation. I don't even know, for some things that were happening with the boys, the Towel Boys, or whoever. Do y'all know about that?
No, I do not know.
Let me ask real quick.
I've never heard of that before.
Vince.
I did recently watch a documentary on him, though.
Me too.
And that documentary was great.
It was good. It was a good documentary.
On Netflix?
Yeah, it was on Netflix.
Oh, yeah. Can you look up real quick? Sorry, I forgot I had you off screen. Can you look up what is Vince McMahon accused of? Just in layman's terms. Specifically ask it in layman's terms, because I don't want the whole,
Yeah, that was a good documentary, though.
Yeah.
But like it showed that he was a terrible person.
I mean, he was a terrible person, all for the cause of entertainment.
He was a brilliant mind.
He was genius.
Yeah.
Genius. And he brought some of the most memorable moments, especially like for WWE fans. I was a WWE fan when I was growing up. And man, when I tell you, bro, the D-Generation X, that whole movement was crazy, bro.
Okay, so what I'm saying here is he's being accused of paying millions of dollars in secret settlements to women who were allegedly supposed to keep quiet about sexual misconduct claims. And one former employee was saying that he was pressuring her into a sexual relationship, and she was later demoted and eventually lost a job. But can you look up, this is what I wanted to look up, there were claims that the Towel Boys were going through something very strange at the WWE, and it didn't have to do with Vince McMahon specifically. Okay,
wait, Vince McMahon had
No, it's under his watch.
Under the WWE watch. Okay. Well, I mean, WWE. Who really watched? Did you?
It might have been Linda McMahon too.
Linda McMahon, his wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, that documentary was dope, though. I will say that. He did put a lot of people on, though. That's the thing.
There we go. Yeah. Towels. Former WWE employee filed a lawsuit in 2024 accusing McMahon of sexual misconduct and sex trafficking. In the lawsuit, she claims there were incidents involving male WWE employees, sometimes referred to as the Towel Boys. And those were people who were like basically the young production or support staff who would basically help the talent backstage. And it wasn't an official WWE title. It was just like what people called them. And yeah, they said that the lawsuit alleges inappropriate sexual behavior and coercion involving company personnel, and that McMahon used his power and influence within the WWE to control and pressure people. So, he, of course, has denied all these allegations. It's an ongoing case. That's why the WWE actually started distancing themselves from McMahon, even though he really built them up from like nothing. Not to take anything away from the man, but yeah, it's like, very serious.
He aged really nicely. I can't even lie. Bro is 80 years old.
Did he? Oh, he's 80?
He's 80 years old. Muscles everywhere still. He's still built. And the fact that he just survived that car crash, because that is
a car crash. And an 80-year-old in a car crash like that is not nothing.
I'm just saying.
He's also rich, so
rich people
rich people can survive as long as they want to survive if they really want to. You know what I mean? Right? He's probably pumped up with so much, We don't know what he pumped up. We don't know what he pumped up with.
I would be excited, like as the person being hit though.
Oh boy! The way I'm rolling out that car.
And the police officer caught the footage too.
For my insurance and your insurance, and it was a Bentley.
And they be talking about me being a bad person.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That was a serious
Y'all
accident.
are exploiting.
That is recognizing your blessing as it comes to you.
Y'all exploiting your blessing
in the flesh.
See,
Hallelujah.
Me, I wouldn't have no problem doing it. Not once. See, y'all, but they'll talk about how you doing it wrong. But see, now when they do it, it's
I don't know.
Well, in other rich people news, there is a crazy way that people are going to be getting around in Dubai. Do you know what it is?
No.
They're about to get to call an Uber and fly to their destination.
Oh, wow.
The people in Dubai are about to be living in the future, man. And I think that this is absolutely insane because I didn't know we were here yet. But this is called Uber Air. It's powered by Joby, and it's an all-electric air taxi. Joby says that they expect to start carrying their first passengers later on this year in Dubai. And so basically these people are just going to be able to open up the Uber app and enter their destination in the Where To bar. And then if that trip qualifies for it, Uber Air powered by Joby would then appear as an option, and it would book every leg of the trip. including an Uber Black pickup and drop off to wherever the Uber Air is. And I know y'all want to see what it looks like, so I found a video. They're living in the future. This is it.
It's so big.
Dun, 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 dun. Do y'all ever watch the Jetsons?
Yeah, but it's like that thing is. I mean, it's really it's so big. Pause.
It's basically like a helicopter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Where would you? Okay, so you're not. I mean, yeah. So you ain't just a helicopter ride, essentially.
Kind of, but a helicopter that you can book, I guess, on demand if you could. They have it designed for up to 4 passengers, comfortable seating, large windows, panoramic views of the city or beach or wherever you are.
You're not just coming out of Target ordering one of those. You know what I'm saying? You can't just come out of Target and be like, hey, I need an Uber Air real quick and fly me back to the crib. So this doesn't even, you gotta fly that for like a few miles. You know, like you gotta go somewhere. And then where you gonna get picked up at? That can't just drop in the parking lot.
They said that they use those 6 little tilting propellers you saw to basically go up to 200 miles an hour and a range of up to 100 miles in a single charge. So you would maybe, what if I needed to go to Alabama real quick? What if I needed to go to Macon real quick from Atlanta?
Get a flight.
What if I want to just Uber Black me a...
What's the cost of these?
Joby thing.
Well, I'm wondering what's the cost of it.
I said it's in Rich People News now.
No,
it's in Dubai.
That's Rich People News in Dubai. But I'm saying, I would love to know the cost of just one.
Why don't you look it up? See if you can find what the cost for Uber Air by Joby would be.
One ride.
It is expected. Hold a minute. Industry estimates suggest early air taxi fares could be in the ballpark of $30 to $60.
That's not Joby.
For typical urban distances.
That's not Joby.
Longer or premium trips, closer to $45 to $95. There is no way.
Not that. No.
There's no way. You must have looked up the wrong.
Yeah.
See, this is why we got to look stuff up ourselves. Guy off camera.
That's not right at all. Because what?
Early reporting indicates launch fares could be around 350 UAE dirhams per person. So that's $95 a person for a one-way trip. See, you got me over here mad at the
$95 is a lot.
That is not $95.
For a one-way trip though.
$95 is a lot of.
When you can get, it's cheaper than a flight.
And it's like traffic. You don't have traffic up there.
And they're booking you your Uber Black to get to the Uber Air, and then you get your Uber Air back. Your Uber Black back to wherever you're trying to get to. For $95?
That's crazy. Imagine if you're just trying to go to a whole nother city real quick, or like a little bit farther down. That's like 20 minutes as opposed to like an hour drive.
I love the idea, and I'm definitely down with it. I think it would be super dope. I would just I don't think that's going to be the price though.
Well, no, yeah, and the cost has not been confirmed by the service providers yet. So we're just looking up what we can look up now. We just found out about this.
My bad. I'm just saying. I don't think that's going to be the price. It's going to be. I think it's going to be extreme. It's in Dubai. It's going to be expensive.
They can afford it.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But it can't launch here until it has so many hours, so much testing, so much certification, and it requires extensive, amount of all of that. So apparently Joby has already done more than 50,000 miles of their flight tests across its fleet. And so they're kind of in the final stages of this certification process. So they're going to do it in Dubai. Do you think people would use it in Atlanta?
What? 1,000%, bro.
I don't know.
These people want to flex all day. Oh my God. I will come out of Tongue Groove and order one real quick and have it land right in front of Tongue Groove and get taken up in the air, bro. What?
I could see it in California. I could see it in New York. I feel like in a place like Atlanta or Chicago, you might have people like haters like throwing stuff at it as it's like in range to be.
Could you imagine your Joby getting stolen? Could you imagine somebody breaking into your Joby and just flying off of that Joby? Hey, bro, because Atlanta, we do like to break in stuff. So somebody would break into your Joby, like you go inside to charge it up, and you go inside. Next thing you know, you see your thing in the air, and it's like, oh. Look, hey, bro, you stuck at that point.
That or a bunch of like gangsters with real money starts doing it, and it starts smelling like weed in the car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
you can't get pulled over though.
Purple drink just spilled all up on the floor.
Oh my gosh, bro. Hey, bro. No, matter of fact, don't bring it to Atlanta. Yeah. Second thought, don't bring it to Atlanta. Don't.
Okay. Finally here, before we go over to the Atlanta side, Water boys in the sky. Somebody just said. The Squatty Potty co-founder has been indicted on federal child exploitation charges.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. The co-founder of Squatty Potty, the company that turned the bathroom stool into the household name. Everybody knows about Squatty Potty, right? Have you ever?
That's the guy.
That's the guy.
I have one of those. I don't know if it's the official Squatty Potty, but
What does it do?
So a Squatty Potty, it helps your bowels move. Like it gives you the correct way to sit when you're using the bathroom. Like the way we sit currently is not the way you're supposed to sit when the legs are supposed to be elevated up in the air
for proper
poopage. Yeah, for proper poopage. Yeah. So
look at the other picture. It'll paint the picture
it'll
for
paint
you.
the picture for you. Yeah, that just like that. You're
so supposed to be up. Your legs supposed to be up.
And it pushes you down.
Mm-hmm.
So Robert Edwards, 50, was indicted on federal grand jury on February 10th and arrested 2 days later in Washington County, Utah. Federal prosecutors alleged that between March 2021 and November 2025, Edwards purchased and received illegal material online. What illegal material, Rondell? I'm glad you asked. Child, you know what, man. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office in Utah, the case began when an undercover FBI agent entered a group chat used to trade child sexual abuse material. Investigators say Edwards was identified as a participant in virtual sessions where illegal content was streamed. In May 2025, authorities flagged for 4 suspicious PayPal transactions that allegedly pointed to additional purposes. Then in November, law enforcement executed a search warrant at his residence. Agents say they recovered a cell phone containing multiple illegal images and videos, some allegedly downloaded just 2 weeks prior to when they came in. Dang. Additional devices were seized from the home. Edwards pleaded not guilty and was ordered and held without bail. A detention hearing is scheduled for March 2nd. You nasty, nasty, nasty. You did invent the Squatty Potty, so you're gross, allegedly. You're allegedly gross. You're allegedly gross. You could not be gross. We don't know, but...
Yeah, it's just crazy that, like, you would never think, based on seeing this man on Shark Tank. That's what the other picture was.
I'm trying to tell y'all,
this man
bro.
was on Shark Tank.
They get rich and they get weird, bro. They get rich and they get weird. He allegedly already had this inside of him. And once you got rich, you're able to do it. That's what I be trying to tell folks, bro. You get money, you start doing just stuff that you never would have thought you'd be able to have the chance to do.
Realize this. Take note, people. There's a difference. Like, even though he got money, even though he's rich, there's a whole nother sect. There's a whole nother higher class. There are people that are not being charged.
Oh, yeah,
even
for sure.
Right now.
Right.
Epstein files.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's not so rich that he needs Epstein files rich.
He's not rich enough.
Where it doesn't even matter.
You're right.
Yeah. You ain't made it there yet. You want a rich where we can still arrest you and throw you under
Hello.
the jail.
Hello.
You forgot your place in life. You came from down here.
He said, hold on now. You're not that rich. We about to show you.
Oh, man. On that note, we do have to go to a quick break, but we have a lot of Atlanta stories coming at you after this.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 mornings with Mero. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Wale, where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. First here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What they do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
You are watching Hot 97 TV.
Hey, we got something for y'all today.
Yeah.
In case y'all didn't know, it's Friday. Oh, that was another?
No.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Oh, man. I knew it dipped out the first time, too.
Hey, it said it's Friday on Hot 97 TV.
I said it's. Hey.
I said it's Friday on Hot 97 TV. Hey.
Man, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. This is a brand new live news show where we talk about all the biggest stories across the city. It is Friday, February 27th. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Rondell with 2 N's.
You did.
And Million.
Hey.
And we got ourselves a new Friday theme song,
What's
baby.
happening?
You know, we got to put a little razzle dazzle on the show sometimes.
Got to. Especially on a Friday.
On a Friday. You need it. You need it. It warms the spirit on a Friday. Going into the weekend, we are going to work out some of those kinks. Because it got us twice. Can't do nothing. But we are happy you are starting off your day with us on this Friday. It is the last day of Black History Month for us on the show. Of course, we're heading into March this weekend. So, you know, of course, we got to give you the last Black Fact Friday with Million.
Yep. So, if you didn't know, there's a Black American heritage flag, and it's not the Pan-African flag. And I'm not knocking the Pan-African flag, but this heritage flag is what I connect to more. See, this flag was created in 1967, right in the middle of the Civil Rights movement, by Melvin Charles and Gleason Jackson. The beauty of this flag was it was not mass marketed. It wasn't purchased by governments or political parties, and it just spread organically, mostly through local Black institutions. And every part of it means something. The Black stripes represent the pride, pigmentation, and race. The 2 red stripes stand for the blood Black people have shed worldwide, fighting for freedom, justice, and human dignity. And the gold, well, that symbolizes intellect, prosperity, and peace. And if you even look closer, in the center is a golden wreath made of fig leaves. See, the fig is one of the oldest life-sustaining fruits and is native to Africa. It symbolizes deep roots and our survival. Inside the wreath is a blunted Moorish sword, not for violence, but for leadership, strength, and authority. But you know us, if we got to use it, you know, we will.
Come on.
See, this flag tells the full story. It tells pain, the pride, the power, and the contribution we have made throughout the world. So don't shake. Don't quiver. When someone says we do not have culture as Black people, you can look at this flag and know our culture is documented.
Hello.
Our struggle is symbolized.
Hello.
Our intellect is recognized.
Hello.
And our contribution is permanent. That's Black Fact Friday.
Hey!
Let's go!
Happy Black History Month, y'all.
Man.
Happy Black History Month.
Black History Month was good.
It was good.
Did y'all
Yes.
wait? I forgot to. I meant to ask y'all this. And like, did y'all do anything for Black History Month for for anybody, or did anybody do anything for y'all?
Well, why don't you start? Did you do anything for Black History Month, or did anybody do anything for you for Black History Month, Rondell?
All my white friends gave me $100. No, I'm joking. No. I did nothing. All right, I did nothing for my black people this year, and I apologize.
I have been seeing something online that people still have their Christmas trees up, and what they'll do is they'll decorate it with Black History stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they keep their Christmas trees up. I guess it's us. We late to the party.
Oh,
sometimes.
I kept my Christmas decor up a couple years ago until like July.
That's what I'm saying. We kind of late to the party, so what they did was like, if we're gonna keep it up, we might as well celebrate our history.
Did you do that?
Amen.
I don't have a Christmas tree right
okay.
now.
All
Yeah,
right.
but if I did,
You would have did it?
I would have did it.
Okay.
Okay.
So wait, what did y'all do? Y'all not finna just get me up here and say what I didn't do, and y'all.
I mean, we brought awareness to it every single day.
We
literally,
did.
Almost.
We did. So
Whatever, bruh. At least I admitted I didn't do nothing for Black History. I admitted it. Next year I'm gonna do better.
Juneteenth, I'm gonna do a barbecue. We gonna do a barbecue.
Are you?
Let's do a barbecue.
Can
Let's
you
do a
barbecue?
Yeah.
What you know how to cook?
I know how to cook some chicken. I know how to cook
like,
some ribs
on a grill.
On a grill.
You grill?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
This man does not grill. Look at him.
Oh my God.
He's got a quarter zip
Grill
on.
off?
He does not know how to grill.
Grill off? Grill off? I have the sandals and everything. I'm ready, dog. I'm ready.
Just need some kids to yell at.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Literally.
Okay, diving into the news. I'm starting to think Georgia lawmakers like to smoke that Mary Jane. There is a bill being considered that would prohibit officers from stopping or searching someone just based on the smell of marijuana alone.
Yeah, so that's what House Bill 496 would change. So again, this bill says police could not stop, search, or arrest someone just because of the marijuana. Now, here's where it gets complicated. Marijuana smell. Marijuana. Here's where it gets complicated. A lot of people are debating this right now. Recreational marijuana is still illegal in Georgia, mind you. And if you're caught with it, you could still face criminal charges based on the amount. But hemp, which is a type of cannabis plant with very low THC. THC is the chemical that, makes people feel high.
Yeah.
That became legal in Georgia in 2019. So the supporters of this bill are arguing that hemp and marijuana smell somewhat similar. And because of that, the smell alone is no longer reliable enough for probable cause for a police officer to say, hey, get out the car.
Yeah.
But the opponents, the people that saying, nah, we want to keep it the same, they're saying that officers have relied on this sense for decades to establish probable cause, and they warn that taking the tool away could make investigations harder and limit police discretion. I don't know. What do y'all think?
What's the difference between hemp and weed smell, though?
That's the point.
Yeah, I get that, but is there a difference?
Nah, not really. Like, have you ever been to like one of the THC shops that they have, like those little Delta 8 shops or something like that?
Yeah.
They'll have like little pre-rolled joints and stuff like that.
Or like the full bud.
Yeah, or the full bud.
Sometimes,
and it smells, and it almost really looks like
it does.
Regular marijuana. The only thing is it's less percentage of THC inside of it.
You would never be like, oh, yes, that's hemp.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, if it's legal, then you can't just use it to pull people over and arrest them or whatever.
Do you get the same feeling from hemp as THC?
Not as what they're saying. I haven't tried it because I've always been afraid of it. If I'm a
hemp?
dabble, I'm gonna go all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If I'm a dabble, I might as well do the regular.
Oh,
regular.
I thought he was about to say something. I thought you were. I thought he was about to be like, if I'm a dabble, I'm gonna go ahead and meth. Just go straight to meth. That's what you. I thought that's what you were about to do.
No.
Why stop the weed?
I might as well just keep it
Go straight to
natural.
heroin.
I might as well keep it natural. I might as well keep it natural. But you was asking, is it? Can you still get high off of it?
Yeah.
Apparently,
You totally can.
still. You can still, but it's not the same high that you get from regular weed.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause we got you. Yeah, I got
What I heard, yes.
Yeah.
I think that's great, especially because, we don't just need to put people in jail. You know what I mean? Like, the whole idea of just constantly arresting people for the sake of arresting people. Now they owe a bunch of money. Now they got to go to court. Now they got something on their record, and they just have weed in like their book bag, let's say. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. Weed is so freaking loud that it could be literally like in the book bag, in the back, just like a closed bottle of alcohol could be in the bag. You're not smoking it. You literally just have it in the car. Now you gotta, be able to do all this. Yeah.
It's different. It is difficult though, because we report all the time how officers have used that smell to stop big drug busts.
For sure.
So that's the thing. It's like, what would they use now? A lot of people might just be getting away. Honestly, this might be the drug. This might really be the spot for the drugs at this point, because if they ain't gonna be able to pull you over just based off of the smell, I mean, you could don't almost do anything. You will almost have to have it on the windshield to get caught.
I do see your point, because that's a really good point. I'm sure that's kind of what some of the opponents of this would probably say as well. Really good point. I just also kind of feel like, though, that sometimes these officers might lie and be like, oh, well, I smelled weed on them and there was no weed in the car, but now I've searched you and now I've determined that you're, whatever. And I mean, sometimes I just feel like that's so predatory.
Yeah,
that's fair.
bro.
Because must, when you get musty,
a little musty?
that smells kind of weed like.
What kind of must are you? What you smell like? You smell like weed when you get weed.
Bro, does it not smell loud? It kind of smells like sour.
I don't know, man. I am fresh. Okay,
I
wouldn't know about that. I don't know why. I think anything over any drug over weed, yes, you should prosecute for. But I still think, in my opinion, bro, they should start going through the process of legalizing weed. It's ridiculous. We're in 2026, and you're still getting people that are going to jail for weed. Like if you're not trafficking it, if you're not selling it, if you're just indulging in it, and you just have some on you and this that, and the third, bruh, why are you locking me up? Because I guarantee you, and this ain't no allegedly or nothing, I promise you, there are police officers that smoke weed.
1,000%.
Okay.
It should be classified as alcohol. Is classified in my opinion.
1,000% it should
alcohol
be
is definitely problematic.
Exactly. I had a police officer pull me over once. I was going to a wedding, pull me over, and my fiance smokes, and she just got finished smoking, and the car smelled like weed or whatever. Pulls us out of the car. He goes, "You know what, man? I really didn't even want to do this because I smoke." You know what I mean? I said, "Are you supposed to be telling me this?" He was like, "I'm not, but you seem cool." I was like, how cool am I? I'm finna snitch.
What's your badge number?
Yeah, I'm finna snitch. But no, I didn't tell. But I mean, it's just like that. I know that police officers, when they go home, they drink their little Hennessy or whatever, and they smoke their little weed, and they call it a day.
We're all gaslighting each other.
Bro, what?
You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Because y'all know y'all.
They vote on it on Monday, though.
Okay, interesting. In the meantime, some of y'all don't know how to do crime. And you shouldn't be doing crime at all, obviously. But imagine tailgating somebody and not staying in your lane with pounds of meth in the car. That's crazy.
Not just pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 pounds.
10 pounds of meth in your car.
Crazy.
It's crazy. What started as a routine traffic stop in Franklin County just before 8:30 on Tuesday night turned into a full-blown drug trafficking case. Deputies say the car was pulled over for the following too close and failing to maintain its lane. Basic traffic stuff. That's what you're supposed to do. Basic. The kind of stop that usually ends up with a warning, maybe even a ticket. Here you go, sir. Go about your day. Just, stay off my bumper, please. Instead, deputies said they smelled alcohol coming from the vehicle. That led to a search, which I did not know that if you smell alcohol, that automatically gives them warrant to search your car.
Yeah.
See, that makes sense to me.
Did not know that.
That makes sense because if you smell it, it's open.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's not. You can't smell it in the bottle.
Yes.
That's closed.
The open bottle policy also.
Did not know, but I think they smelled it on them. I don't think they smelled it on.
Probably,
Yeah, I did not know that. So
I mean, you could be drunk. Yeah. Okay.
So inside the car, authorities say they found 10 pounds of suspected methamphetamine along with a digital currency counter and, of course, a gun. The driver, Grayson Brewer of Livonia, and the passenger, Charles Stowers of Greenville, South Carolina, were both arrested. Now they're facing a list of charges that reads like a Publix grocery list. DUI, open container, following too closely, failure to maintain lane, trafficking methamphetamine, possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. And according to the sheriff's office, more charges could be rolling right back on in. All because of one traffic stop.
Because y'all didn't want to stay in your lane.
Dog.
And stop following somebody that closely.
Let me
got caught for it.
Let me explain something to you, Lana. Do you not know how mad I will be at the driver?
Oh my God, right.
Bro, slow down. Get off this.
Right.
We got all this stuff in the trunk. You tripping.
He's probably drunk, though.
You tripping.
If he got popped for DUI, and that's alleged because he could be totally innocent.
Bruh, you
But
tripping.
That's crazy. Yeah, I would be pissed if I was a passenger.
Y'all can't be doing all of that and still wanting to break rule. Like, bro, you got an open container rule. You shouldn't even be drinking while driving, bro. Your hands should be like this. Your music should be off. Your window should be cracked a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Your passengers should be
down.
Heat down, everything. Everybody, buckle the seats that ain't got nobody in them. Buckle them up too. Every seat getting buckled. Everything, bro. What? Y'all tripping? 10 pounds?
That's crazy.
10 pounds is wild,
Yeah.
bruh.
Y'all break too many crimes at the same time.
At the same time, y'all should only be breaking one at a time.
You're gonna
break a rule, bro. Break one at a time. Y'all be getting too many charges on top of one charge. It's crazy.
Yeah. Because you could have gotten caught just doing the mess stuff alone, but you didn't because you were tailgate. Yeah.
Now you got 10.
Now and you was drunk.
Bro,
Oof.
what, dog?
Boy.
Oh, I'm
Whoever
sick.
employs them.
Oh, I'm sick.
He's like, I just hired the damn dumbest.
I'm sick, bro. I'm sick.
Okay. In other news, you will never guess what a second grader in Metro Atlanta brought for show and tell. Maybe you would because this is Metro Atlanta, but it's very on brand.
Well, if I was to guess Metro Atlanta, I wouldn't guess what they brought.
You wouldn't guess?
I wouldn't guess this.
You would not guess because it's in Atlanta?
No,
you wouldn't guess this?
If I was to guess.
Do you know the story?
Yeah, so if I was to guess what it would be, I mean, I know what it is, but if I had to guess what it would be, I don't know.
Well, wait, don't say it first. What would you guess it would be? Because he doesn't know the story.
Oh.
And then you guess.
If it's like just like Metro Atlanta involved,
I said, man,
probably
second
some
grader.
wings.
For show and tell.
Yeah, for show and tell. I mean, you could be like, yeah, my mom works at a wing shop. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
His mama got to work at a wing shop?
Some J's. I've seen a lot of kids bring shoes.
It's crazy. Like a crazy thing to bring to show and tell.
Crazy thing to bring.
You would never believe they brought this to show and tell. What would you think? It's Metro Atlanta.
If it's a kid though, you shouldn't. What craziness can you bring?
All right.
I'm about to tell you.
What was your guess though? What would you have guessed?
Oh, I was gonna say probably like some liquor or something. You know what I mean? But
okay.
When I first read the story, that's what I was like. But then come to find out, this is what it is. So Myers Elementary School second grader bought. Dun, 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 a gun.
A toy?
No, a real gun.
gun.
Inside his backpack Thursday morning. Not high school, not middle school, second grade, 8 years old. According to Hall County Sheriff's Office, the boy showed the gun to a classmate. And here's the part that really matters, okay? The classmate immediately told the teacher, good for you, brother. This is when snitching. This is when, yes, you should have snitched, my brother.
Amen.
Yes. The teacher told the principal. The principal searched the child, confiscated the weapon, walked him to the office, and school resource officers secured it. Deputies say the handgun had a loaded magazine, but no rounds were in the chamber. So technically, one step away from being a fully ready to shoot.
A loaded gun is crazy.
It's wild, right? So investigators responded. They said no immediate indication that the child intended to hurt himself or anyone, but let's just sit in this for a second real quick. An 8-year-old had access to a loaded gun, right? And brought it into an elementary school classroom. This is not a school issue. This is not a home issue. This is not a storage issue. This is a grown-up decision. And that's a grown-up decision issue. Like, he chose to do that. At 8 years old, you chose to do that. Because at 8 years old, you're figuring out.
Wait, you're blaming the kid?
I'm about to tell you why. Listen, hear me out.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to hear this.
Hear me out. So, as a kid, if you know something is bad, and you know probably that this gun is not like a good thing to bring to school, and it's probably not something that mommy and daddy will want me. I probably shouldn't even be touching this. The gun was probably somewhere where the kids should not have been snooping around at. Probably, we don't know. But as a child, 8 years old, I knew right from wrong. I knew that listen to me. Okay. I knew that bringing a gun to school was not good, and he probably brought it to school to do exactly what he did: show off. Hey, look at this, y'all. I got a gun. So this is, in my opinion, this is a decision-making issue.
Well, taking that logic, why in the first place does he think that having a gun is cool?
Because he sees
enough to show to somebody. I think that's more of a parenting thing, because obviously this kid's been watching.
Yes.
But you're trying to blame the child.
It is his decision. It is that child's decision.
Hold on.
But knows right from wrong. Go ahead,
If the child is trying to bring it to show and tell, meaning I'm about to literally show this in front of my teacher and my classmates, clearly I don't know that something is wrong here. I'm showing the teacher. I'm planning to surprise everybody. It's a gun, and half the class might even be like, "Oh, I think those are bad, right? Like those are bad. Can he have that?" And other people might be like, "Scared. I should report this. Why do you have this?" I would assume that this was like a naive child whose family clearly does not lock up the guns and might just use these guns. Like and just like have him around all the time. He's I'll show and tell. Clearly didn't show his parents.
No, he didn't show his parents.
Like,
I'm pretty sure his parents didn't know he was bringing that gun to school either. So
right,
but but yes, my point is kind of crazy. It is kind of wild with how I'm thinking about this, but I think that is a decision that at 8 years old. Now I can understand if it was a 5-year-old or a 4-year-old or a 3-year-old, bro.
Yeah.
They not, hey, bro, 8 years old, you halfway to middle school, dog. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like you know right from wrong at 8. You know right from wrong. You know taking a gun to school is wrong. Toy or not.
I just think that the way that the media promotes these guns nowadays is like it's something cool to have. It's not promoted as something that could be used as protection and that could actually cause real damage. It's,
For sure.
It's promoted as something that's cool. And at 8 years old, if I'm consuming that media, then I'm just thinking it's cool.
Or
I'm
playing
not
video games.
Or I'm, like you said, playing video games, consuming all types of media where it says that guns are cool. You're gonna take that there and you're gonna say, "This is cool." Yeah, look what I got.
Everybody.
I'm the coolest guy in the school. They're not
100%.
saying, "Oh, I'm about to cause damage." He's like, "I'm the coolest guy in school because I got a gun."
So he made a decision, correct?
No, I'm saying he can make
what?
a decision. I'm saying he can make a decision, but regardless, he's 8 years old. He was influenced by something. There is something influencing his decision.
100%.
That's the issue.
I'm not disagreeing with there's something that was influencing his system, whether that was his dad or the game or this, that, and the third. Not disagreeing with you. Yes, he sees what he sees and he mimics what he sees and thinks what he sees is cool and thinks what he sees is fun. But there still is something about him making the decision to take that, regardless if he sees it cool or not, bro. Regardless if he sees it cool or not.
One man's opinion is one man's opinion, and we all have ours. You know what I mean? No, like everybody, y'all have differing opinions, clearly, and it just is what it is. People probably agree with you. People probably agree with you.
Don't nobody agree with me.
I don't know who would agree with you.
Don't nobody agree with me, and it's okay. I don't mind it. None of y'all ain't gotta agree with me.
But heard, you are heard, brother. You are heard.
I appreciate y'all at least listening,
even though you're wrong. Just kidding. In the meantime, check your kids' lunch boxes. You might think they packed a drink when they packed a drink.
Yep, South Fulton student brought their lunch to school, right? They had Doritos, they had some other stuff in there, but inside of the lunchbox was also a clear Cutwater lemon drop martini. That is an alcoholic drink for an adult. If you don't know that, it's 11% alcohol in it. And have y'all ever had a Cutwater before?
No, actually.
Cutwaters are it's the newest. It's like the newest Four Locos, y'all.
Nah, Four Locos.
11% is crazy.
Four Locos on another level. You ain't had the original.
Mind you, 11% in that little can though, bruh.
Yeah,
11% is
I
crazy.
understand Four Locos was crazy, a whole nother level. But from what I've heard, them lemon drops was wild. I mean, them Cutwaters are wild, bruh.
The typical percentage amount for a can like that would be like 4 or 5%.
Yes.
You know what I mean? 6, 7, 8 if you find a strong one. 11%. I didn't even know they made those.
Folks get tilted off of those.
That
things.
must be after I stopped drinking because I've never heard. I've never heard. Yeah,
This is after I stopped drinking.
This is new.
Wow.
This is our generation for Locos.
This is all this tells me right here is whoever this parent was that packed this was tired. Boy, that was a tired parent
Who
right there.
packed it? The kid or the parent? That's a good question.
That's
the kid just like put in. Oh, this looks like a juice.
It could be it could have been the kid too. But if it was a parent, that's a tired parent. Very tired, bro. She was grab something.
So I don't necessarily know if it was the kid or the parent, but the South Fulton police did like post about it on social media. They said nobody's gonna be arrested or anything because of this.
That's good.
They told the parents to check lunch boxes though before kids leave the school. They made a couple jokes saying this is not a Capri Sun, this is not applesauce or apple juice. This is a Cutwater. So yeah, just be careful.
Hey, imagine.
Just be careful.
Imagine that kid that no adult came and checked the lunchbox while he was at school, and he popped that open and was drinking it, and by the end of the day, he sloshed. I mean, my man getting the whip like, yo, what's good, mom?
What's good, mom?
Hey,
I want some McDonald's.
come on. We got McDonald's money at home. Girl, you always say we got McDonald's money You tripping. He wilding out.
He throwing the can around.
He wilding out.
He throws a can at her. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Especially because what if nobody even noticed it? Like, nobody was peeping at my lunch when I was a kid.
Nobody.
Nobody cared what I was about to eat. I'm surprised anybody even noticed that. So that's crazy.
Teacher came over his shoulder and said, "Oh yeah, what is that? Okay, let me have that, please.
Right.
Let me have that."
Probably called defects immediately and said, "Wait a minute."
Drink it theyself.
Shout out to the teacher.
Okay, so let me go here because I know this is gonna be a talker. Let's go to Home Depot. A Home Depot associate stole 8,325 gift cards and allegedly funded a $4 million gambling binge. So say police. Now what?
So while the world was locked down, baking sourdough and hoarding toilet paper, Felicia Ingram, a longtime associate at the Home Depot, was allegedly running one of the most low-key, high-yield pandemic side hustles Atlanta has ever seen. From March 2020 through July 2021, when offices were empty and oversight was light, Ingram used her facility credentials to physically take gift cards, and then she used her network credentials to activate them. Because you know you can't buy them. When you buy those gift cards, they don't activate. Somebody has to go into the system and activate them. She didn't just grab cards off the rack. She created fake corporate orders, made it look like the cards were legitimate business events, processed them through the system, then deleted the evidence like it never happened. This lady is a superhero in my book. In less than a year and a half, prosecutors say she moved 8,235 gift cards worth $4.85 million.
Dang.
$4.85 million.
Wow.
Yes. Officials say she sold them on the black market and used the money to fund what they described as an extravagant gambling lifestyle. As one should. I mean, that's one way to wash your money. It's one way to wash your money.
I guess.
And here's how it unraveled. Now, not a whistleblower, not a dramatic sting operation. The Home Depot gift card team noticed the ledger balance weren't adding up. That math started looking funny, and math always snitches. The math was not mathing. She pleaded guilty to access device fraud and has now sentenced to 3 years and 1 month in federal prison. 3 years for $4 million. I would have did it too. I would have did it too.
Man. Honestly, I think that if I stole $4 million, I got away with it. I'm moving out the country to a place that will not extradite me out of there.
I'm gone.
The fact that you're still in America after pulling that off, boy.
Here's the caveat to the whole thing. She has to repay nearly $4 million in restitution. So she probably don't even got that $4 million because she gambled it all. But yeah.
To use that on gambling is crazy. I literally would have bought property in another country and
bounce.
I'm out.
And bounce.
I'm out.
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
She gets an A in my book, though, for trying, because that is, hey, bro, I would have never in a million years thought to do nothing like that, bro. That is the smartest and most corrupt thing to do. So
all right, come on, Covington. That's where she's from.
I give it a 6.
53 years old, man, running scams like this, according to police. All right. No. Hey, man, we have got to go to a quick break, but we will be right back with a lot more.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. We got Shiny Culture in the building.
Yo.
Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Wale, where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready, the legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. First, here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
Welcome back to Hot 97 News Atlanta, everybody. We got to ask what you guys think about this situation because there's a JV baseball video going around from a situation out of Marietta, and it had the parents upset. Some even pulled their kids out the district over this. So what happened here?
So there's a short clip showing students in Marietta School District JV baseball uniforms using the N-word. Is now circulating online, and that has gone viral. 17,000 views and 5,000 shares. So before we really get into it, I want you to take a look real quick.
My name's Bill, and I hate you.
My name's Bo, and I love niggers.
Is that bleeped out?
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
You bleeped it?
Yeah,
Okay.
you didn't hear the...
I just wanted to make sure we heard, we didn't say anything crazy on the show.
Did y'all hear
No,
something?
I didn't hear anything.
We definitely don't need to play it back.
I wasn't playing. I wasn't about to play it back. But anyway, so a black team's father says when he first saw the video inside a team group chat, he made the decision to post it publicly to raise awareness. Since then, he says his children have been threatened at school. He's now planning to pull them out of the district entirely, which I would too. The district says it's investigated, says consequences were assigned in line with policy, but they haven't detailed what the consequences are. What are the consequences? What are you going to do with these kids? Are you going to get rid of them? Are you going to expel them? Are they not going to be able to play? Because usually that's what happens. Nothing happens usually. That's what happens. Nothing happens usually. But Cobb County NAACP, led by Jereen Bonner Willis, is calling it deeply disturbing and pushing for not just punishment, but education. They want confirmation that discipline happened. Me as well. They want transparency. They want schools to treat this as a learning moment, not just a PR moment. Which, when this happens with schools, because we've seen this happen multiple times, all they do is slap on the wrist or say, hey, we don't think like that, or we don't believe this and this, that, and the third. When in actuality, no, y'all probably do. And that's why y'all just slapping it on the wrist. Here's what makes it even bigger though. Athletics programs are community pillars. Coaches are just teaching mechanics. All right. So the coach was supposed to do something to this and still has not said anything yet. Where are you at, coach? I need you to speak up.
This happened in Marietta?
Marietta.
Demographics in Marietta is something over there.
No, this is on par. Let's not get it twisted.
Right.
This is on par with you. I'm not surprised.
Let's not get it. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my God, I'm so shocked.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even gonna do that. This is definitely on par to what it is. But still though, bro, at the end of the day, what?
I think parents should be held liable for something like this, though.
100%.
Because, I mean, where are these kids learning it? I agree. I get they may be learning it from Instagram and things like that, social media. But also, I think it's the parents' responsibility to say, hey, we don't operate like this. As our family, we're not going to be saying this word. And if I catch you saying this word, you're going to be in extreme trouble. But obviously they was just letting it fly. They had fun saying it. They was cooling. So it just makes me believe that the parents really just either A, use it in their households, or B, are cool with it being used in their households.
Or they're not teaching their kids that at the very least, you don't say it on camera.
Bro, what?
I mean, like that, like you shouldn't say it at all, but imagine how comfortable you feel saying it when you know someone is recording you.
Come on, bro.
And you're
Wildin'.
saying it for the cat. Like that's another level of like, oh, y'all really weren't taught. Because maybe they weren't taught. Like maybe they literally just heard the word. They know it's bad. Like, you know, all cuss words are bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The fact that you would say it like, oh, my name's such and such and you don't know. Clearly you were not taught something. So I don't know. Would you pull your kids out of school over that if you saw that video?
For sure.
Would you?
Yeah, my kids going to fight them first, and then we pulling them out. We going to fight them first. We ain't even got to play the sport that they playing. We going, hey, you need to fight him real quick, and then we're going. Because I honestly believe, man, and I'm not even, and I might even get ridiculed for this, but I'm not even a big like, oh, you say the N-word, I got to fight you type of person.
Yeah.
I'm not even that type of person, bro.
I think that's crazy, honestly, as well.
I'm not even that type of person. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 35 years old, so it's like, bro, you say that word, that's on you, brother. I mean, that's how you feel about me, cool. I may be
that's
one.
your problem.
I may, my brother, I may. But it doesn't bother me like that, bro. All them, because they just words at the end of the day.
Yeah.
None of that bothers me. You know what I'm saying? But do I like seeing it? Nah, I don't like seeing it. I ain't gonna hold you.
You could at least, are you correcting people when they do
always
say
correct
it?
people. Yeah, I always correct people. But I mean, what am
Are
I
you around it that often?
I'm never around it though. But
That's what I'm saying. Like I've never, nobody's ever.
That's what I'm saying. I've never had to be around anybody to even correct it. I mean, all my white friends respect me,
right?
To a point to where it's like, yo, we just don't say. And I'm not even like tough, like, oh man, you say it, I'm gonna beat you up. It's like, bro, it's a respect factor. Like, you just wouldn't say it around me.
Yeah.
Now I don't know. Oh, Rondell don't like the word or this. I never even had to say that before. Like, hey, bro, like I ain't even rocking with y'all. Y'all can do that with y'all other black friends.
Yeah.
Just don't do that with me. I've never had to do that. Have you? Have you had correct? I mean, because it sounds like you had.
I mean, sometimes it's just like. Some people have said it. I'm like, hold on, did they really say that? I don't know if I heard it, so I let it slide. But if I hear it again, it'd be like, okay, yeah, all right, buddy, yeah, that's it. Because there is some words that kind of sounds like it, or like words next to other words that kind of sounds like it. So I just be like, okay, maybe I just didn't hear correctly. I'm gonna get that pass. But hear it again, I'm like, all right, you're wilding.
No passes. There's no passes. If I heard it incorrectly, I'm gonna say, hey, what'd you just say, bro? What you said? Okay, yeah, no.
Y'all don't want to know my. Okay,
yeah, no, we do.
I don't think you do.
I
really have a controversial take on it, to be honest.
This is why we're here. This is why we're talking.
But I don't want to like make y'all mad. Not y'all, but like y'all. The streets. I don't want to make the streets mad.
That's what we're here for.
I feel like the N-word has become some kind of like invisible like boogeyman, where a lot of people do feel like, oh, I have to fight, or I have to shoot, or I have to do something that will literally ruin my life off of hearing one word. And I think that we gave it too much power. Like, I feel like back in the day when it was being used towards black people, there was a real reason for it to be offensive. You know what I mean? But now people are saying it because they're trying to be offensive.
Yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, do you see the difference? Like one thing was like, oh, you can't call me this because you really feel like this, and I'm in a position
100%.
where like this is like I gotta get off the sidewalk for you, and you're calling me this. That's a problem. Now it just seems like we're holding on to that problem, and it's making black people end up in prison, end up in jail, end up expelled, end up all this stuff based on one word. But we got bigger problems.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, what if we were as mad that we're getting robbed by rich people right now? What if we were as mad that our political system is a joke? Instead, we want to get really mad and like rising to do something over the N-word. I just feel like our anger could be directed somewhere more beneficial. But
no, I agree with you.
You know what I mean?
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. So that's not a problematic stance. It's a great stance that I think more black people probably need to get behind.
I feel like every time I say that, it's but you can't let them say it. At this point, I don't care. If you want to say it like you said, that's your problem.
That's your prerogative, bro.
You don't even know what that word means. You're just using it. There's no definition to it.
You ain't got no backbone behind the word when you say it to me.
Tell me what it means.
Exactly.
What are you saying? You don't know. true.
You have no backbone behind the word when you say it to me. When you say it to me, it goes in one ear and out the other because it don't mean nothing. Because I'm free.
Right. I've liberated myself.
I can walk into the same stores you walk into.
Right.
I can shop at the same places you shop. I probably got more money than you.
Right.
So that word means nothing to me.
Right.
Until you start putting your hands on me and saying the word, that's when we have an issue.
Exactly.
But if it's not that, man, whatever. I will correct you. But other than me correcting you, do what you do, bro.
Right.
Man, you don't feel like that. You think that ain't nobody should say the word.
I'm saying.
But here's the thing, though. That goes with a young mentality, though, bro.
That's
a very young mentality
that's
to have. A super young mentality. 100%.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna beat somebody up. I'm definitely gonna take that into account, especially if I corrected somebody and said, hey, I don't like when you use that word around me. Can you not? And they keep on saying it anyways. At that point, I'm just gonna distance myself from that person. I'm not saying beat anybody up, but that doesn't mean you just let it fly and just like, because once you normalize it, that's when it just is going to keep on happening. Well, I don't want to normalize it because it's something that should not be normalized amongst other races. I'm sorry. Well, shouldn't be normalized in our race, but it is. Okay.
Well, for sure. But if the people that you're hanging out with don't have enough respect for you to say,
right,
hey, I told you once, don't do it, and they keep doing it, that's
distance
just
yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's usually not a personal problem.
Yeah.
Like, if I were out and I heard somebody say the name, of course you're going to like snap your head. But beyond that, I'm be like, man,
keep it moving. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
I don't know. I don't know this lady. I don't know
From
this man.
a can of paint, bro.
So,
I'm gone.
I don't. Whatever. So I think as soon as you take the power from the word, people will naturally stop saying it. Oh, it doesn't bother them anymore. Okay, I guess I'll have to come up with something more creative because they don't care anymore.
Yeah, call me something new,
They
please.
got bigger problems. They don't care anymore.
Please.
We can't use it against them anymore.
I heard in the 90s, folks was just letting it rip though. So I even if they weren't black.
Are we in the 90s? It's 2026.
The reason why I stopped is because so many people was hitting those people in the mouth.
But that's what I'm saying. We've passed that point. Like we've gone through the struggle of like this word having a like huge offense to we're fighting y'all from keeping to say the word and like now y'all know for a fact we don't like it and we're like going at y'all hard because you can't just talk to us like that anymore. Now in 2026, I have bigger problems.
100%.
The fight has been fought. I mean, and like I feel like I owe my ancestors the respect enough to move on and not let that hold me down as it was holding them down. Like they went through all that, not so that I could continue being held down by the word they were held down with 200 years ago. Like they want me to move on, I feel.
Flat out.
Know what I'm saying? So no, y'all can't just say it. But
I'm going to still use it forever.
So I try not to say it myself, because it's like, I might use it a little razzle-dazzle, a little sprinkle, but it's not in hate.
I love the word.
Anywho, man, there's a 72-year-old woman from Roswell that just got in a crypto job offer scam. I hate that for her.
First off,
just got, man.
There's no jobs in crypto. Okay, never seen anybody work at. This is not no stockbroker job or nothing like that. I've never seen anybody have a crypto job. You either trade crypto, buy crypto, sell crypto. There's no like come into the office and do this crypto job.
But also, 72 years old, what are you even trying to do? Trying to get some kind of just job, crypto job?
One of her homegirls at her little crochet circle. Girl, they got their crypto jobs. I just signed up. But anyway, nearly $190,000 gone, all because of a job offer that never existed. All right, so a 72-year-old woman in Roswell thought she had landed an e-commerce job through Indeed. She believed she was hired a company called the Brick Company. It sounded legitimate, professional, structured. So in December, she started depositing money into a cryptocurrency account through the on-chain crypto app, which I've used before. She was told that this was a part of the job, part of the process. She watched the balance grow. She believed she was seeing profits from this online sale. Then on January 16th, she tried to withdraw her money. Then everything shifted, okay? She was told her account was restricted and that she needed to send how much? $36,000 as a security deposit to unlock. She sent the money through Bitcoin machine. Then she was told it wasn't labeled correctly. They wanted more. She didn't have it. Now, she can't reach anyone at the Brick Company because guess what? Ain't a real company. And nearly $189,000 is gone, including money her daughter withdrew from her 401k.
Dang. Wait a minute.
Messed up.
So she had enough money to get scammed out of $189,000.
Her daughter just helped her out with her 401k money. Her daughter withdrew money from her 401k to help her.
So the daughter is a little off too then. At
Has
that
to
point,
be.
Right, because
why you helping your
mom get a crypto job
Has to be.
with her 401k.
It has to be. Has to be. So, new scam alert. New scam alert.
Hold on. Because if you ever hear your 72-year-old anybody say, can you help me get money out of my 401k for a crypto anything?
Anything.
Bro, the answer, there should be several questions after that.
First, it should be no.
The first thing should be no.
First should be no, and then give me your phone.
And then who told you this? Why do you think
Yes.
this is real? What do you think you're doing? Does it sound like a good idea to you? That is insane.
How much money have you already given these people? Like $39,000. $36,000 as a security deposit to unlock it to get the money that she put in.
But also, what job is going to make you put your own money into an account to work the job?
So it's crypto. So when you put your money in crypto, crypto grows. Crypto goes up and down, it's just like the
Right.
stock. So,
Right.
her putting in her money and she's seeing her balance grow because, the cryptocurrency is going up. And in anybody's eyes, you look at it and go, oh, snap, I'm making a lot of money. And at one point, she probably looked at the money that she put in and saw it come up. And she probably said, let me grab that and take it out. Can't take it out because it's not there.
Okay, but that's where I'm confused because you said you've used this on-chain. So where she was putting the money was real?
I don't know about this app that she was using. I've used a real on-chain crypto app before. I don't know if this one was real. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
There are multiple
there's a
on-chain
ton
crypto
of
apps.
with crypto, man. Crypto's so it's vast. I mean, anybody could put a blockchain out there or a crypto app out there and be like, hey, pump in your money in my crypto. It can be done. It all can be done.
Who told grandma?
it's
All you gotta do is
messed up, bruh. Messed up.
Man. So they
Messed up.
That's crazy.
That's dirty. And that's why these old people need to stay offline. Stay off the computer. Stay off your phone. Don't let nobody call you. Don't let nobody, none of that, because y'all don't need, this is what's happening. You 72 years old. What you even know about crypto?
I'm not going to say that seniors
all
need
of
to
them.
not have technology and be on the phone, but I will say that I would say even people, honestly, people 40, 45 plus should not get into crypto on their own.
No.
And shouldn't, because I don't even understand it myself. I have a marginal understanding. This is like a young woman's game. And it's very, very easy to get got and get scammed and get rugged and lose so much money in a couple of seconds. Like I wanted to say 30 plus, but because I mean, it's not a game.
No, it's not, bro.
Definitely not for these seniors who are more trusting.
Yeah, and for the people that actually did this Indeed ad, because I went and go and try to go look up the Indeed ad, it's not there anymore. Yeah, I definitely tried to go look at the blockchain and see if it was on the Indeed. I couldn't find it. I mean, I'll go look at it again and see. But for those people, man, y'all are buttholes, dude.
Yeah,
y'all are
that's
buttholes,
crazy,
bro.
From one senior to another, then an 80-year-old widow just got in a jury duty scam in Sandy Springs.
Crazy, bro. So this one hurt my heart a little bit because of my grandma's got in a scam like this. So an elderly woman in Sandy Springs gets a call from someone claiming to be a deputy with Fulton County Sheriff's Office. They tell her that her late husband missed jury duty. Mind y'all, late husband. I just wanted you to keep that in mind. Late husband, okay? I mean, he's no longer here. They say there are active warrants. They tell her she could be arrested if she doesn't pay immediately. She's supposed to pay for her late husband missing jury duty. Let's come on with me. Walk with me down this, please. Walk with me down this. So imagine the pressure. Imagine how she's feeling right now. She 80. A bunch of emotions probably going through her mind, okay? Authorities say that she went through $38,000 in cash and met two different people in Atlanta. And Buckhead and Smyrna to hand it over. Then she was instructed to send even more electronically, about $3,200 and $2,600 through Zelle. Total loss $40,000. Police arrested Brian Jason Jackson, 21, and Jael Drawn, 19. Both are charged with theft and extortion, exploitation of elderly person, and impersonating a public officer, which I didn't know you can get charged for exploitation of an elderly person.
I'm so glad I didn't either, and I'm glad you can.
Did not know that at all. And that is a great that is a great charge to have.
Exact society. That's one of them things.
Yeah, we need.
We were in our bag.
We
with that.
need that one. So there's also a third suspect, Nicholas Lowe, who is still on the run. But here's where it gets deeper. You thought it was done. This gets a little deeper.
Did.
Investigators say 36-year-old DeMarco Butler, who is serving a life sentence for murder, allegedly using a contraband cell phone behind bars to help coordinate this whole thing from prison. Officers Jarrell Green says they believe this goes really deep and they don't know how deep yet. So y'all remember that scam we did a while ago about the people that the girl that got a bond?
I think it was Florida.
It was no. It was in Atlanta. Yeah, it was in Atlanta. I don't know if these correlate by any means, but I do know that story as well. They were doing it inside of prison as well.
The girl that got a bond.
So the girl, she called her mom and she said, "Hey, you need to pay this bond so your daughter can get out."
Yes.
So that girl, so they did that scam in prison as well.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know if these correlate though. I don't know if this
Who
is the
is
same
giving prisoners these phones?
Officers.
I wonder if they're like code switching. Like to sound
for
more,
sure.
to sound more reliable.
You in prison?
Yeah.
For life, mind you, hitting the code switch. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. 80 years old, $40,000 down the drain, and you met up with this lady, bruh.
Wow.
Met up with her.
I couldn't look someone in the face.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
If I was to go to somebody's grandma and grab, like, she probably 15,000 here, 15,000. Woo!
It's tough though because these older folks, they just think that they're just like they still got it. Like they get to 80 years old, they still think they can move independently.
Yeah, I mean,
they don't want to hear nothing from nobody because I have family members that we were like, look, you need to stay with us at this point in time because look, we think you running a little too old now. You know, come sit it down with us. But they just are like, no, I've been growing my whole entire life.
Yeah.
I raised you.
Yeah.
How are you going to tell me to listen to you and trust you with my money and all this other stuff? It's just difficult.
Yeah.
It's really difficult.
Well, we do have to move on from that. Please protect your grandparents, your great-grandparents, whoever they are. Protect the seniors in your life. And grandparents, if you're watching this right now, call me before you give anybody money on anybody's account, please. Okay. Couple things to tell you about our hometown of Atlanta. The iPic Theaters in Midtown is closing.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I used to love, and I see why, because it's expensive and it's kind of out of the way. You know, but it's so cool. I hate that.
Dale, you've been over there too?
It's nice.
I went there for like the first time not too long ago. It was real nice.
It's real nice.
Nice theaters.
Really expensive too.
They give you a little blanket.
Yeah.
They give you some food. Know what I mean? They got a full kitchen.
So iPic Theaters announced it filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy as part of the reconstruction plan designed to maximize value for creditors through a court supervised sale. So basically they're bankrupt. You know, they ain't got no more money.
Y'all weren't going.
Yeah. So the Atlanta iPic location operated inside Colony Square, if you don't know, and it was known for its premium dine-in experience. Like you said, we get food, we get all types of stuff. Right now, 160 employees are affected by this.
Woo. I didn't know they had that many people working there.
Yeah,
Wow.
160 people are affected by this, and it's set to close come April. So
crazy.
Dang.
Get you some tickets before then. Yeah.
It's a nice little experience. It is.
Yeah. It is.
It's a nice little. You get in a little pod with you and your loved one. Get a little table. It's great. But where you can go is to Magic City. Apparently, the Hawks are planning a whole Magic City tribute night. Lemon pepper wings, T.I. merch, all that kind of stuff.
You say it like so loosely. Like, why you say it like that? Like, Magic City is not one
Why
of the...
is a strip club and the Hawks collaborating?
Because Magic City is the premier. Let me look at the premier strip club. It's like the Cirque du Soleil of strip clubs, bro. It's like the Disney World of strip clubs. If Minnie Mouse was a stripper, I'm trying to tell you, this
my God,
is amazing. Okay, it's amazing, and I think it's dope because they did it on Monday because Monday is Magic City Monday, and we play the Magic. And we play the Magic. So you get a hoodie, you get a dope hoodie. We don't have that up, but you get a super dope hoodie.
That is cool. We can see it. You can't.
Yeah. So you get a super dope hoodie. You don't get it, you got to pay for it, but it's fire. Super fire. So yeah, man, go grab your tickets to Magic City Monday, man. And then after that, head over to Magic City right after the game. You know what I mean? And go get you some more wings. Maybe go get you a lap dance or two. You know what I'm saying? Do your thug thizzle, baby.
Unbelievable.
Y'all act like y'all are just so wholesome on this show.
I've never been to Magic City, actually.
Have you ever been to a strip club, period?
I've been to a strip club.
Okay, then. So you've been, okay.
But I don't like it. Like, it's not, I feel bad.
Why?
Girl, you ain't got to do this.
But some of them do.
But they're making more money than a lot of us,
yeah.
to be honest. So it's not like, I'm really trying to put them down. I'm just saying, like, girl, like, dang, like.
One night.
The fact that the streets, this country will pay you this much to do this, it's I hate it.
And you sit there and you talk to him and you be like, girl, you ain't got to do this. She'd be like, boy, shut up. Like,
right, I'm making more money than you are. Shut up.
She'd be like, boy, shut up. Like,
look.
What? I do want to do this, actually.
I mean, I'm making good money doing it.
Give me my money so I can go on to the next dance.
Because some strip clubs, they don't make that much money. But anywho, perfect segue into things you can do this weekend in Metro Atlanta.
Yeah. It's a very chill weekend, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not that much.
I was trying to give you time to
No, that's not that much. No, that's some cool stuff. The Atlanta Gras Parade, a festival.
Did you just roll your tongue?
Yeah, I tried.
Come on, Atlanta
Gras Parade.
Who told you to?
And first, okay, I'm a guy. I can roll my words. My bad. It's in Kirkwood, a lively parade with crew decorated floats, New Orleans style food trucks, live music, street festival. This will be Saturday, February 28th from noon to 6. You got the Publix Atlanta Marathon weekend. All right, the annual marathon, half marathon, and 5K races with scenic routes through the city happening Saturday and Sunday. You'll never ever catch me running any Ks.
Me either.
I would never run a K.
Nope.
K nothing.
Nope. Wouldn't even run an L.
Wouldn't even run an L.
None of y'all. None of the letters.
None of it. And then you got we have a minor league team here. Minor league with next Stripes preseason party.
Oh, the Stripers.
Yeah, that's Sunday, March 1st. How you know about them?
I know about the Stripers.
Okay.
You didn't even know?
I didn't know we had one. I just thought we had a minor league Braves team.
Because they're missing a P to be something else, and I always think about the Stripers. They were so close to being the
Gwinnett Strippers. It's hilarious.
That's crazy.
That's actually really funny.
I dabble in comedy.
You didn't say it though. You know what I mean? I said the joke. I just want to let it. So we got the Atlanta Jewish Festival, Film Festival, ongoing film festival. Screenings all through mid-March. Make sure you go get some tickets. I actually am going to try to step into the film festival at some point. Yeah, man, I love film festival. Film festival is dope.
Okay,
that's why I started seeing A24 films for the first time.
Oh,
really? A24 were at film festivals. Now A24 is huge.
Okay,
yeah. So you got the Beer, Bourbon, and Barbecue Festival at Atlantic Station this Saturday. 14th annual Porkorama features barbecue, bourbon tastings, beer sampling, live music, and more.
Is this like a big weekend for that? If you got the Porkorama and the Beer, Bourbon, and Barbecue Festival,
it's all in one.
Oh, that's all the
That's fire.
So Atlantic Station and in Midtown. So it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
I
won't be here, but I
won't be going. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that I would like to go.
I would. It sounds delicious.
Yeah.
But I don't drink, bourbon, and I don't.
Yeah. And we not eating pork, baby.
Atlanta Gras. That's like a play on Mardi Gras. That's cool. I didn't know we had that.
Yeah.
Is that new? I never heard of that.
I've never heard of it either. This is the first time.
In Kirkwood.
Oh, that's what it's called, Atlanta Gras. What did I say?
Atlanta Gras.
Atlanta Gras.
Yeah. I was like, you just making stuff up. I was like, you ain't get it.
I did not get it. Went right past me on that one.
But do something, people. It's going to be a nice weekend.
It is.
And that is where we leave you for the week. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see you next Monday.
Peace.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 mornings with Merrill. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class? Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. First, here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.